Hello everyone, welcome to 3Cars YouTube channel. Let's go! Updating Audi RS3. A prototype of the updated RS3 sports sedan recently updated the Nürburgring record. Audi has not yet presented the updated RS3, but has already talked about its dynamic qualities. The model returned to the first place of the list of the fastest Nürburgring cars in the compact cars class. Audi Sport Factory driver Frank Stiepler drove the new Audi RS3 in 7 minutes 33 seconds. In press release announcing the new Nürburgring record, Audi said that the new RS3 sedan will not become more powerful. It will be equipped with the same inline turbocharging 5-cylinder engine EA-A55 Evo with a volume of 2.5 liters and power of 400 horsepower. At the same time, the newly tuned chassis allowed the car to become faster, which together with the all-wheel drive helped Audi break the record of one of its main competitors, the BMW M2. The BMW M2 has advantage in power, a 3-liter inline gasoline engine with 2 turbines in 2023 produced 460 horsepower. In a recent upgrade, its power was increased to 480 horsepower. The RS3 model appeared in 2011. Initially, it was offered exclusive as a 5-door hatchback, but in the next generation, starting from 2016, a sedan was added to it. Today the third generation of RS3 is being released. The premiere of both body styles was in the summer of 2021. Now Audi is preparing a restyled version for presentations. The new Audi RS3 will premiere on August 20 and car will be on sale in October. Mitsubishi may return Lancer and Montero. The Mitsubishi brand may in the future revive a couple of names that were previously discontinued. We are talking about Lancer Sportback and Montero. The corresponding applications for registration of trademarks were previously received by the US Patent Office. Early in 2018 they showed the concept of an electric Lancer, which was supposed to be a crossover. The Mitsubishi Montero was produced in different markets from 1981 to 2021, during which time the SUV had 4 generations. In 2022 the company sold the Japanese plant where Montero production had previously been established. Information about a possible successors to the SUV was on the internet, but manufacturer did not confirm it. It was nothing that the Montero was not introduced in the United States until 2006. An application for trademark registration with the Patent Office does not guarantee that the cars with this name will actually appear in the lineup. And even if they do appear, they may not be the model that the fans are waiting for. For example, in 2017 Mitsubishi revived the name Eclipse, but instead of a coupe, a compact crossover with the addition of cross to the name was put on the conveyor. It is possible that future Lancer and Montero could be all-electric. Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross never managed to achieve much popularity among fans of the brand. In the United States, 9,922 cars were sold last year, which is almost 8% less than in 2022. And in Europe, during the same period, dealers sold only 8,264 cars, with a 70% drop in sales. We wish you good luck and we'll wait for the Lancer, but please not the electric one. Welcome to new Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. The Chevrolet brand, owned by General Motors, has been producing one of its most famous models, the Corvette, since 1953. The latest sport cars with a C8 index appeared in 2020. The current version has an E-Ray modification and a hybrid feeling. Very soon the brand will present a new hot version, the Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. The 2025 Corvette ZR1 will premiere on July 25 this year. There is no official information about technical specification yet. Perhaps the new Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 will be equipped with a 5.5-liter V8 biturbo engine, which is capable of producing 862 horsepower. But there are already many photos on the internet of the new Corvette in camouflage. So we're waiting for premiere in a month. Bentley presents special version of Bentayga, Continental GT and Flying Spur. The British brand slightly updated the Bentley Flying Spur and Continental GT last spring. The current Bentayga crossover received a restyling in the summer of 2020. The long wheelbase version appeared in May 2022. Now the brand has present special version of Bentley Istanbul edition of the 3 listed models. Cars included in the limited edition Bentley Mulliner Istanbul collection will be sold in Istanbul, Turkey. In such special version of the Bentayga Continental GT and Flying Spur, the body has a dark sapphire hue. In addition, the exterior is complemented by many chrome elements. The interior features azure-colored decorative details, including embroidery, the seats depicting Istanbul landmarks. Thus, the design includes reference to the Maiden Tower, the Blue Mosque, the Galata Tower, and bridges across the Bosphorus. The interior, made in accordance with a Mulliner style, was decorated with inserts made of expensive wood and stone. All listed cars are equipped with a 4-liter V8 biturbo engine. The limited edition Bentley Mulliner Istanbul collection will debut before the end of this month. Price for special version are not disclosed. It's unknown how many copies will be released. Next generation Nissan Murano. The mid-size Murano crossover, named after one of the Italian islands, dates back to 2002, when production of the first generation model began. Initially, it was developed exclusively for the American market by the Nissan USA division. But 2 years later, the crossover entered the European and Japanese market. Today, the third generation is already on the assembly line, which was introduced in April 2014. At the end of 2018, the crossover received a restyling, and now a completely new generation is preparing for this premiere. The first generation will retain familiar proportions, but design will be completely new, made in the current style of the brand. In my opinion, cars in this price category are very close in design. Every year it becomes more and more difficult to distinguish from afar what kind of car is in front of you. In order to save money, the new Murano will be built on a modified front-wheel drive platform of current generation. The third generation crossover was offered with a single naturally aspirated V6 3.5 engine with 264 horsepower, but the new model can get a turbocharged engine, and the CVT will be replaced by a 9-speed automatic transmission. The premiere of the new Nissan Murano is expected during this year. Bugatti Tourbillon. News for riches. Bugatti has introduced a new supercar, the Tourbillon, which replaced the Chiron. The design of Tourbillon was not a big surprise. It represents an evolution of the Chiron style, but the technical feeling is completely new and very expensive. Each Tourbillon will cost the customer at least 3.8 million euros. For example, Chiron cost from 2.4 million euros. The name Tourbillon refers to elite, ultra-precise chronographs, the mechanism of which is able to partially compensate for the gravity of the Earth. Inside, the new Bugatti supercars look like an expensive watch. The developers wanted it to be perceived as a work of art, the value of which does not depend on time. The cars look impressive both inside and outside. It was made specifically so that the buyers could immediately part with their money without any problems. New 8.3 gasoline natural aspirate V16 engine with a power of 1000 horsepower, maximum crankshaft speed 9000 rpm. The sound of this engine must be incredible. An 8-speed gearbox with 2 clutches will also be installed. Each front wheel will have its own electric motor and one more between the engine and gearbox. Total power is 1800 horsepower. The car can travel just 40 miles on electric motors alone. The car accelerates very quickly, 2 seconds to 60 miles, and top speed is 276 mph. At the moment, the Bugatti Tourbillon is in prototype status. Bugatti will produce only 250 examples of the Tourbillon, but based on it, other Bugatti models will appear with an even higher price. Okay, this is all news for today. Thank you for watching my video and press like if you like it. Thank you and goodbye.